What up, my fellow white tears? Bugsy's in the building. I just wanted to give a shout out, first of all, to the Milltown Kid, Joe Somebody, King Poppy, who's always on his game and taking out all that sloppy. Those are fellow Milwaukee cats out there, you know, that I'm giving love to. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Bugsy X. I'm an aspiring filmmaker, as I'm sure a lot of you are. That's why I feel so good to be at home, you know, of sorts, with the rest of you out here that are doing the same thing. So I'm glad that you guys have embraced me, so to speak. You know, I did a SAG battle. You know, I got with the Milltown Kid. Milltown! And, you know, we just decided that I wanted to do this SAG battle and I needed his expertise, and, you know, we jumped on it and we made it happen. So there's a lot of other things that's in the works, from us jointly and from him solo and myself solo. I've also finished a couple of shorts. One's a documentary on black and white dating called A Touch of Grey. Real funny, real explosive, real raw. That can be seen at www.xfactorfilmstv.net. In no way is this a promotional clip. It's just letting you know who I am, and that's a part of who I am, that piece. Also, I'm finishing up one called Alienation. It's about a victim, so to speak, of a serial killer. So, and it's from the victim's perspective. You know, you always get movies from the killer's perspective, and maybe that's more entertaining. But I kind of want to reach back and go at it from the victim's perspective. So, you know, my guy Chong Yang and Charles Ramsey did a hell of a job with that piece. And that is like 98% finished right now with the mixing and mastering process, and that too will soon be up on www.xfactorfilmstv.net. That's X, F as in Frank, Anthony, Carl, Tom, Anthony, Films, plural, TV.net. If anybody want to check that out, show some support. You know, I'm always game for showing support, doing projects with other people, purchasing your movies or whatnot, because I'm a movie freak. So I sell mine for $3, and you know, $3 wouldn't kill me, wouldn't hurt me at all. I've in my past spent $10 for bootlegs, $20 for bootlegs. So you know, it's nothing for me to show a little bit of support. But anyway, just to let you know, I'm somewhat of a dichotomy within myself. You know, I want to make comedy, funny pieces. I want to make controversial pieces because I believe the government is shitting on us. And, you know, just real stuff, real from my eyes, you know, from my perspective. And, you know, from perception or whatnot, perception is reality. So from my perception. But, and I hope that you guys can embrace me, you know, show Bugsy X some love, you know. And Bugsy X, again, was not a name that was made up like I'm some rapper or whatever, but, you know, Bugs is my nickname, been my nickname since I've been here. If you can imagine that, you know, be seen as how I'm 6'4", 240 pounds. But an X is comes from the fact that I'm a black American, man. I don't know what my last name would have been. You know, maybe it was your last name. You know, who knows? I don't know. But it's my father's name and his father, his father, his father, and so on and so forth. But when you get back, you can trace it back to the slave master. And I am very fortunate in the sense that I get to trace my roots back to Louisiana, where my dad's from, and I can go to Louisiana, Lake Providence in particular, even though they're from all around there, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, or whatnot. But I can go to Baton Rouge, Lake Providence in particular, and you can find the black Threets and the white Threets, which is my given last name. So it's funny. There's a lot of history in that, and I plan on jumping into that real soon with a big knife and fork and spoon and just digging into it and seeing what I can come up with. But I won't keep you guys long. I don't want to bore anybody, but just to let you know that there's some big things coming. Big things coming. So show some support for me as I will for you, and let's make this happen. Let's rage against the machine, the Hollywood machine that says your movies have to be this, have to be that, in order for you to make a living. You know, they have to say whether you can make a living at it or not. I say that's bullshit. I say we say who can make a living at it. So if we're putting out good enough pieces that's holding our interest, that's all that matters. The people have spoken. So please show Bugsy X, my family, my friends, or whatnot some support, as we will you. And we'll look forward to talking to you, seeing you, replying to you, reading your replies, and hopefully getting together on some collaborations. I'm up for traveling, and anybody wants to come to Milwaukee and do some collabos with him, with Milltown Kid, with Joe somebody, with Bugsy X. Hey man, we put you up. We got accommodations here. You know, just bring some enthusiasm, bring some great ideas, and let's get to work. And let's piss on Hollywood. So once again with that, I leave you with these words. Rage against the machine. Bugsy X is leaving the building. Peace.
Pretty boy Floyd, and I'm the realest.
You don't wanna fuck with me. There will